Think you've seen a big truck? Think again. What you're about to see today will redefine your entire concept of size, power, and off-road capability. These rolling fortresses were built to cross deserts, climb sand dunes, withstand scorching temperatures, and survive environments where most vehicles wouldn't last 5 minutes. They're machines few have heard of, but they carry out silent missions in some of the harshest places on Earth. They haul tons of cargo, travel through remote regions, and serve both civilian expeditions and highly complex military operations. So here's the question. Do you know any of the true giants that rule the deserts of the world? Today you're going on an epic journey through the biggest off-road desert expedition trucks ever built. Or better yet, trucks you didn't even know existed. Stick around until the end, because the truck at the top of the list is absolutely colossal, and its purpose will blow your mind. Tatra 815 8x8. At first glance, the Tatra 815 8x8 might not seem that special. But for anyone who knows what it takes to cross a desert, this truck is a legend of engineering. Built in the former Czechoslovakia for heavy military use, the 815 quickly proved to be one of the most reliable vehicles in hostile environments, including some of the planet's harshest deserts. Its 19-liter V12 diesel engine produces between 360 and 400 horsepower and over 1,800 Newton-meters of torque. That's enough to power through sand dunes, even when fully loaded. Top speed? About 60 miles per hour, more than enough for long-haul desert missions. What sets it apart is its unique tubular chassis and independent suspension on all wheels. This setup lets it maintain traction on highly uneven ground, a game-changer in loose sand and rocky terrain. Its 8x8 all-wheel drive and perfect weight distribution make it ideal for navigating rocky deserts, deep craters, and terrain with almost zero grip. A 10-speed manual gearbox with a reducer gives the driver total control, essential in remote areas with no roads or support. Visually, the Tatra means business. Boxy front end, high ground clearance, and wide off-road tires make it clear this machine was built to go where others can't. In the field, the Tatra 815 has been used in scientific and military expeditions across the Sahara, the Gobi Desert, and even arid regions of Mongolia. Civilian versions have been modified for geological exploration, with livable modules attached to the rear bed. One notable expedition in the 90s used a Tatra 815 to fully cross the Kalahari Desert. It completed the entire journey through sand, heat, and total isolation, with zero mechanical failures. If you thought desert dominance was only about brute force, the Tatra proves that smart engineering and endurance are just as crucial. But the next truck takes raw power to a whole new level. It can carry actual tanks across alien-like terrain. Oshkosh M1070 HET. The desert doesn't tolerate mistakes. Blistering heat, poor visibility, and unstable sand are major challenges, but the Oshkosh M1070 HET was built for exactly that. Designed to transport M1 Abrams tanks through desert zones, this truck is made to do the impossible. Under the hood, it packs an 18-liter Caterpillar C18 engine, producing 700 horsepower and over 3,100 Newton-meters of torque. That kind of power allows it to haul up to 70 tons, even across soft dunes and dry riverbeds. With a load, it can hit 50 miles per hour, and when empty, it can push beyond 62. Its 8x8 drivetrain and heavy-duty leaf spring suspension provide excellent stability, even on steep inclines. The 7-speed automatic transmission is electronically controlled, so the driver can focus on the environment instead of gear shifting. From the outside, it looks like it belongs on the battlefield, because it does. A raised cab, reinforced frame, and extended trailer platform make it a desert logistics powerhouse. What many don't know is that there are civilian versions of the M1070 for extreme missions. In 2003, one was used to support the construction of a remote research station in the Sahara, carrying generators, water, and shelter modules over 750 miles of unpaved desert. Its performance in the deserts of Saudi Arabia, Afghanistan, and the Sahel has made it the go-to for transporting massive loads where no roads exist. Impressed by the sheer power? Get ready, because the next truck proves that mobility and versatility matter just as much when surviving the desert. HEMTT 8x8. When it comes to versatility, few desert trucks come close to the Oshkosh HEMTT. Originally built for military logistics, the HEMTT quickly became a favorite for off-road missions in harsh desert conditions. It's not just powerful, it's multifunctional. It can haul, refuel, tow, and even operate as a mobile repair shop. It runs on a Detroit diesel 8V92TA, a 12-liter V8 engine producing 445 horsepower and 1,700 Newton-meters of torque. Despite the heavy-duty build, it can carry up to 11 tons of payload through rough terrain. It tops out around 62 miles per hour, but its real strength lies in its consistency under load. The 8x8 drivetrain and reinforced independent suspension help it power through sand, sharp inclines, and dry riverbeds, common obstacles in deserts like the Sahara or the Sinai. Its automatic transmission helps reduce driver fatigue on long missions by making operations smoother under extreme conditions. Its military look is unmistakable: flat front, wide modular body, and rugged design. But what might surprise you is how many of these trucks have been turned into full-on expedition rigs by hardcore overlanders. There are custom-built motorhomes based on the HEMTT that have crossed the Namib Desert, the Australian outback, and even Patagonia. Outfitted with solar panels, extra fuel tanks, and living quarters, these trucks become self-sufficient mobile bases, able to stay isolated for days or even weeks. HEMTTs have even been used on major film sets to carry equipment into remote desert locations. Always reliable, always tough. Blown away by the HEMTT's mobility? Then buckle up. The next truck takes things to another level with 10 driven wheels that make getting stuck nearly impossible. Oshkosh M1074 PLS 1010. If you thought 8-wheel drive was the peak of off-road power, meet the Oshkosh M1074 PLS, a desert titan with full-time 10x10 traction. Designed for hauling and handling heavy loads independently, it's a go-to machine for operations requiring brute force and high adaptability. It's powered by a 15.2-liter Caterpillar C15 engine delivering 600 horsepower and over 2,500 Newton-meters of torque. Even with a 20-ton load, it maintains a steady speed of up to 56 miles per hour on open terrain, a rare feat for a truck of this size. One of its standout features is the Load Handling System, LHS, which lets the truck load and unload containers without any cranes. For exploration missions where self-reliant logistics are crucial, this capability is a game changer. The 10x10 drive system paired with adjustable hydro-pneumatic suspension ensures superior grip on soft sand, rocky trails, or uneven slopes. The M1074 doesn't just drive over terrain, it adapts to it in real time. It's been used in Sahara crossings, humanitarian missions in remote regions, and even by scientists collecting field data in high-risk desert zones. NASA itself used a modified version of the PLS for simulating lunar missions, testing its performance on unstable ground similar to extraterrestrial environments. But now it's time to change gears. The next truck leaves the battlefield behind and enters the world of luxury exploration. A true 5-star hotel on wheels, made for desert survival in absolute comfort. Unicat IN95h MAN TGS 8x8. If you're looking to cross a desert with autonomy, power, and extreme comfort, the Unicat IN95h is the ultimate machine. Based on the MAN TGS 8x8 chassis, this rolling home was designed for long-term expeditions in the most remote areas, places where survival means total self-sufficiency. Under the hood, it houses a 12.4-liter MAN engine with 540 horsepower and around 2,400 Newton-meters of torque. That's more than enough to move a fully equipped living module across shifting sands and rugged trails. The 12-speed automated gearbox with electronic management ensures smooth performance even under extreme heat and load. Its 8x8 all-wheel drive, differential locks, and onboard tire pressure system allow the driver to adjust the truck's behavior to match the terrain, a critical feature when traversing soft dunes or rocky riverbeds. But the real showstopper is the living space. Inside the modular cabin, you'll find a full kitchen, king-size beds, a pressurized shower, air conditioning, a high-output solar system, freshwater tanks, and even a desalination unit. It's a survival base that can keep a family off-grid for weeks. The IN95H also comes with its own workshop, satellite communications, an auxiliary generator, and auto-leveling stabilizers, perfect for sloped or uneven ground. You'll often find Unicat trucks traveling across Namibia, the Sahara, or the Gobi Desert on independent expeditions. The brand serves wealthy adventurers, scientists, documentarians, and elite explorers who need maximum autonomy in extreme environments. One of the most famous units completed the full journey from Egypt to Morocco, over 2,500 miles of unforgiving terrain, with stops only to refuel. Everything else, water, food, power, shelter, was generated on board. From the outside, the IN95H is intimidating. Boxy shape, armored windows, auxiliary tanks, and spare tires mounted at the back. It looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, and yet it's very real. Before we move on, are you enjoying this ride through the world's most extreme off-road giants? Then hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. It really helps us bring this kind of content to more people who love powerful trucks, off-road tech, and desert adventures. Now it's time for the top 5, where the machines get even bigger, the stories get crazier, and we enter the realm of interplanetary expedition vehicles. MAN HX81 8x8. If there's a truck built to carry the impossible across the world's most unforgiving terrain, it's the MAN HX81. Developed in Germany as a heavy military platform, this beast became a key player in logistical expeditions through deserts, especially where the landscape shows no mercy. It's powered by a 20-liter MAN D2868 V8 engine, producing up to 730 horsepower and more than 3,000 Newton-meters of torque. This is raw strength, built for long hauls with over 130 tons of cargo, even in temperatures exceeding 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Its 12-speed automatic transmission is electronically managed for peak performance under extreme heat and low traction conditions. The 8x8 drivetrain is paired with hydro-pneumatic suspension and tire pressure control, letting the driver adapt the setup to match different desert surfaces. With its extra high ground clearance, the HX81 rolls over dry valleys, loose dunes, and gravel roads like it's on pavement. Its design is pure functionality: a rugged front end, armored cab in some versions, and a modular rear platform ready to carry containers, tanks, or specialized equipment. Although originally built for military use, the HX81 has also been deployed in geological and scientific missions in remote desert regions. One notable example was a German archaeological expedition in Libya, where the truck carried excavation gear over 500 miles of roadless terrain without any outside support. Despite weighing over 66,000 pounds when empty, the HX81 is shockingly stable, the result of decades of engineering designed to conquer the extreme. If this truck is all about brute force, the next one balances power with luxury. It's a high-end machine, tailor-made for elite desert exploration. Action Mobil Desert Challenger 8x8. Imagine crossing the Sahara Desert in total comfort, with AC, a king-size bed, a full bathroom, and the autonomy to live off-grid for weeks. That's exactly what the Desert Challenger delivers. Built by Austria's Action Mobil, it's one of the world's largest and most luxurious off-road expedition trucks. Based on a MAN 8x8 chassis, the Desert Challenger is powered by a 12.4-liter engine producing 540 horsepower and about 2,500 Newton-meters of torque. It can reach speeds over 68 miles per hour, but what truly stands out is its ability to handle desert terrain in total comfort, like a yacht on wheels. Adjustable air suspension, 8x8 traction with differential locks, and an automated transmission ensure a smooth ride even over harsh, uneven terrain. The onboard tire pressure system keeps it stable on soft sand and heat-cracked soil. But what makes the Desert Challenger truly exceptional is the interior. You get a gourmet kitchen, panoramic lounge, solar panels, water purification system, built-in workshop, satellite internet, and enough power to live off-grid for up to 3 weeks. It's a mobile command center and a luxury suite, all in one. This truck has been used on expeditions through the Atacama Desert, the Sahara, and remote Middle Eastern regions. Some units have even supported BBC crews filming in remote locations where no infrastructure could be installed. While it may seem like a luxury only for the ultra-rich, many overland enthusiasts have adopted this lifestyle, spending months off the grid in vast deserts and open plains. If you thought desert life meant sacrifice and discomfort, the Desert Challenger proves you can explore the extreme with serious style. But the next truck ditches the luxury for something even more legendary, a machine that has survived wars, earthquakes, and endless sandstorms. Unicat A1 8x8. The Unicat A1 is an absolute icon among military and expedition trucks. Developed in West Germany in the 1970s, its reputation grew over the decades thanks to one thing: extreme reliability, especially in deserts. It's powered by a 12-liter V8 diesel engine producing 360 horsepower and around 1,700 Nm of torque. Those numbers may seem modest compared to other trucks on this list, but the magic of the Cat A1 is in its simplicity and bulletproof mechanics. It wasn't built to impress on paper, it was built to last. The 8-speed manual transmission with low-range gears, 8x8 traction with manual locking differentials, and long-travel coil spring suspension make it a true performer in soft dunes, quicksand, and unstable terrain. Its tall, robust cab, oversized tires, and modular body have made it a favorite for hardcore off-road expeditions. Some modified units with habitation modules have crossed the Gobi Desert and even participated in the Africa Eco Race. One of the Cat A1's most famous moments came during a civilian expedition from Morocco to Chad. Over 1,500 miles of sandstorms, extreme heat, and rocky trails, completed without a single major mechanical issue. Think that's impressive? The next truck is not just rare, it's a straight-up beast, built for the desert. But it looks like something from a sci-fi movie. Kenworth 963. Most people associate Kenworth with smooth highways and polished chrome. But in the 1980s, the American brand created something radically different. The Kenworth 963, a desert-exclusive heavy-duty monster. Built for extreme transport contracts in the Middle East, especially Saudi Arabia, the 963 features a 19-liter Cummins engine with 600 horsepower and over 2,500 Nm of torque. The custom-built 6x6 drivetrain, 18-speed manual gearbox, and reinforced axles were designed specifically for desert conditions. Its design is unlike any other Kenworth. It has a forward-set cab, high-mounted air intakes, an extreme heat cooling system, and special filters to handle fine desert dust. It was made to function in temperatures above 130 degrees Fahrenheit and carry trailers weighing over 50 tons through deep dunes. It was mainly used in oil field operations and remote logistics, hauling drilling equipment through areas with no roads, no support, and no margin for failure. Some units ran non-stop for more than 15 days under intense desert heat. Today, only a few Kenworth 963s remain, highly sought after by collectors and restorers. When one shows up at a truck expo, it steals the spotlight like a rolling relic of another world. Impressed? You should be. But the number one spot on our list goes to something beyond belief. A true titan of the desert, so massive, it needed a custom runway just to leave the factory. Berliet T100. Now picture a truck so massive that a special road had to be built just to move it out of the factory. That's the Berliet T100, the largest off-road truck ever built for desert operations. Designed in France in the late 1950s, this mechanical giant was created to transport oil equipment across the Sahara. Standing 16 feet tall, 16 feet wide, and nearly 50 feet long, the T100 is a true colossus on wheels. Powered by a Cummins V12 diesel engine, producing 600 horsepower and over 2,800 newtons of torque, it used a 6x6 drivetrain and nearly 6-foot-tall tires to cruise over dunes like speed bumps. It had an 8-speed manual transmission with dual reduction, giving it brute torque across any RPM range. The fuel tank held 370 gallons, because crossing the Sahara means full autonomy. The Berliet T100 was used in oilfield operations in Algeria, navigating routes no other vehicle could manage. and despite its size, it remained surprisingly stable thanks to its low center of gravity and tires made specifically for soft sand. Of the 4 units ever built, one is now on display at the Berliet Museum in France. The others served in legendary missions, hauling drilling towers and even small bulldozers deep into the desert. The T100 became a myth, a symbol of what human engineering can achieve when tasked with conquering the impossible. These trucks aren't just big, they're engineering marvels, built to conquer one of the most punishing environments on Earth, the desert. For them, the impossible is just another day on the job. It doesn't matter how high the dunes are, how hot it gets, or how far off the map they go, these machines keep pushing forward. Each of these giants carries more than cargo. They carry stories, missions, and dreams, made possible only in the most extreme places. They're proof that, with the right machine, we can explore the unknown and go far beyond the map. Now tell me in the comments, which one impressed you the most? Was it the size, the tech, or the story behind it? And if you could start your own expedition, which truck would you choose? If you love content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. When you do that, it tells YouTube this content matters and helps us reach more people who love extreme machines, off-road adventures, and the wildest places on Earth. New videos drop every week, always showcasing the most insane vehicles ever made for deserts, trails, and places most people wouldn't dare set foot in. See you in the next video.